She was bold, she was fearless, and she knew exactly how to make heads turn wherever she went. Yes, we are talking about Carmen Electra, a woman whose confidence and charm made her unforgettable. But there was one moment in her career that made everyone stop and talk, a moment when she bared it all, leaving almost nothing to the imagination. What happened, and why did it become one of the most talked about moments in entertainment history? Stick around because we are breaking it down. Carmen Electra first became famous in the 1990s. You might know her from television shows, movies, or those magazines that everyone was talking about. But it was not just her acting or modeling that made her famous. It was her confidence, her daring choices, and her ability to be completely herself in front of the camera. Now, imagine being on the cover of a magazine or stepping onto a stage, knowing that every eye in the room is on you. Most people would be nervous, maybe even embarrassed. But not Carmen. She was ready to push boundaries and show the world exactly who she was. The moment we are talking about happened when Carmen was at the peak of her fame. She agreed to a photo shoot that left very little to the imagination. Every detail, every pose, every glance was bold and fearless. She was not trying to hide anything. She owned it, and that is what made it so unforgettable. People had a lot to say about it. Some admired her courage. Others were shocked. But one thing was clear. Carmen Electra knew how to make a statement without saying a single word. This moment was more than just about looks. It was about confidence, power, and control over her own image. Here is something interesting. Many do not realize that Carmen started her career as a dancer. She worked with famous music stars, performing on big stages with thousands of people watching. So when it came to being in front of the camera or on stage, she was already comfortable being bold. That confidence translated perfectly to her photos and appearances that people still talk about today. But there is more to this story than just daring photos. Carmen Electra was smart about her career. She understood that controversy, when handled with confidence, could actually make her stand out even more in the crowded world of entertainment. And she proved that you could be bold, strong, and successful all at the same time. It was not easy, though. Choosing to appear in something so revealing is a big decision. Many people in the public, feel pressure to look a certain way or act a certain way. Carmen broke that mold. She showed that you could take control of your image, make your own choices, and still be admired for your talent. And here is the part most people miss. This moment was not just about shocking the audience. It was about empowerment. Carmen Electra used her fame and confidence to challenge the way people think about beauty and boldness. She made it clear that being confident in your own skin is powerful. Of course, not everyone agreed with her choices. Some critics called it too much, too revealing. But Carmen did not let that stop her. She kept moving forward, appearing in movies, television shows, and even reality programs, always maintaining that same bold, fearless attitude. Over the years, Carmen Electra has become more than just a bold star. She is a symbol of confidence and self-expression. That one photo shoot, the one that left almost nothing to the imagination, remains a turning point in her career. It showed the world that sometimes taking risks is what makes someone unforgettable. So what can we learn from this? Carmen Electra's story teaches us that confidence comes from within. It is about believing in yourself, owning your choices, and not being afraid to stand out. Whether it is in your career, school, or personal life, courage and self-belief are what make you truly shine. Carmen Electra may have left very little to the imagination in that iconic moment, but what she really showed the world is something much bigger, the power of being unapologetically yourself. And that, more than anything, is what makes a star unforgettable.